Good morning. There's nothing quite like waking up to the magical scenery of fog rolling across our rolling hills. I mean, just look at this. I'd say that brings visibility down to a mile or less. It's so nice and cool out today. Maybe about 65 degrees. Definitely under 70. I hear the chickens. Let's see what everybody's up to. Good morning, chickens. They're really starting to get big. Good morning, Bella. Good morning, chicken girls.
She likes to eat the stuff. We've been climbing up on here, is that okay? We haven't been climbing on here.
Well,
or inside of it.
That's probably okay. Just watch out for rotting boards. I don't really care. You can't damage this thing any more than it already is, really.
I mean, unless you put a flamethrower right next to the wood.
Well, I'm not really one for spontaneous purchases at auctions, but I saw this old International Lodestar 1850. My friend's dad was selling this at the auction, and I believe I got it for below the reserve price because nobody was bidding on it. And I mean, I guess it takes a special kind of person with a certain amount of nostalgia to want to buy an old truck like this, but it's in decent shape. It runs. I drove it from the auction to our place here. When I bought it, Becky asked me, what are you going to do with that? Well, what can't you do with it? You probably wouldn't want to take your family to church on Sunday with it, but you could do a lot with this thing that you can't do with a lot of other vehicles. Oh, they're starting to get so pretty with those feathers coming in. Yes, sir. They're starting to sound more like ducks. Won't be too much longer. I'd say another week or two and they'll be quacking instead of cheeping. Every farm, every homestead should have a reminder of something older that came before us. You know, an old piece of machinery that was pulled by horses, or, you know, something that's more manual. To keep you grounded, to keep you centered. There was something here before they were here. They'll just be the remnant of the past that's there when somebody else is. Might not be a bad idea just to keep yourself grounded so that you're not thinking too highly of yourself. Just to remind you, what you do now is vitally important. It ain't like you're gonna be around forever. So what are you gonna leave behind for the next people? Well, I caused quite a ruckus in there. We'll let the chickens out. But I wanted to show you this little beauty that we got from Murray McMurray. This is our mystery chick, and she is agile. Yeah, this is a she. Okay, so what we have here is a yellow penciled Hamburg. And she is just a sweet little chicken, if you can catch her. You look at these lead blue legs there, very pretty. And her patterning, the other coloring isn't exactly what I would expect, but you know, these are her first feathers. I don't know, maybe they'll change a little bit. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Huh? Oh yeah, you see what these roosters are doing? They're like, hey. I think they're getting defensive of mystery. Anyway. She's a beautiful little specimen. She's got the white here, down by her face. She'll lay white eggs, and I'm gonna let her go because she's just nice and chill right now, and we'll see what she does. Off into the underbrush. If a rooster ever walks up to you sideways, like he's eyeing you up, and he drops his wing on the opposite side from you. That's a little show of dominance. He's puffing his chest out a little bit, and he's about to come after you. At least he's gonna feint an attack. So they're walking back in there, they're wondering where the heck is their food? I better go deliver. Have the geese been doing this? digging this hole? Yeah, it looks like just about the right size for a goose beak. Are they digging it up and then depositing it in the pond? Yeah? Yeah?
He's like, I'm taller than you, that means I'm bigger, stronger.
Is that bucket in your way? She's a great forager. She's like, what do you have? I want it. It was time to move our chickens. We've been trying to figure out what we're gonna do with our ducklings. They're still too young, I'm afraid, to put in with the chickens. I fear that the chickens will beat them up. Problem is, this isn't a good setup. It takes a lot of work to move this, and we're probably not moving it as often as it should be because of how much work it is. So, we just set up another run of fence there. We have the chickens set up already back in the thicket. We're going to use this second run that we set up on the south side of the chickens run to put the ducklings in. For now, I don't think that they'll need a shelter. What they'll need is some shade, which they'll have with the tree that's in their run, and we'll set up their water, food, and they should be good with that. They're not gonna enjoy this next part, which is moving them to the run.